Hello, Baby Gang says this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. I will never get tired of looking at this. Never. I'll never get tired of Sayu going in the sand like this. What's that? Is that just where we were? Oh, that's just the easier way to get that seal of Orichalcos. I know they're not seals of Orichalcos, by the way. I think someone was asking a while back. A few people always ask, they go, hey, what do you mean by seal of Orichalcos? That's not what it's called. For sure. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. It's a weird thing I say, of course, but wait. So we can't even get in through this way, but we can take a look, though. This is... What kind of technology are they using here? Like, there's like a tumbleweed. Oh my god. That's incredible design. Hold on a second. Before you would even know that this thing has exploration knowledge. Conducting primal beams. These devices are Everlight cells with King Deshret's runes can fire primal beams. Those who approach while possessing a special clearance can change the position and facing of the Everlight cells. The Neverlight cells are receivers for primal beams. When the beams from the Everlight cells link with these Neverlight cells, something special might just happen. Sometimes these beams can be blocked by walls inside the runes, so you may have to operate some other devices. Okay, so we need some special clearance to open them up. I was going to say that it's great design, by the way, to have this tumbleweed roll across this, because look at this, Such. You might think, oh, it's a glitch. But then, like, you go, oh. It's almost like an invitation to walk on this part. What's this? So these are the things that we need clearance for then. Let's get some clearance. Who's going to give us some clearance? Anybody? Which enemies are going to pop out now to fight here? None? Man, this is such an interesting place. What's that statue? It's the same one as the one below. I could stay here looking at this for a long time. A long time. I imagine though if we're heading towards this big temple area, you might want to go into like pure boss mode. Sayu could definitely... Actually, I believe Sayu... Maybe actually using Sayu for this, because we haven't been very good with Sayu, so I think maybe we could use Sayu now so we can get better with Sayu. That's the best idea. That's the idea I have. I also want to do that with Toma at some point too. I feel like I've neglected that boy, even though we have him like fully leveled with some good 5-star artifacts. Sayu, I don't think we're in the desert anymore. Or at least the part of the desert that we thought we were going to be in. What is this? That's what it's doing to around the general area? Oh my god. This is like, it looks like the end of the world. This looks like the end of the world. Take that. Oh my god. What kind of picture? What is this gonna look like? Incredible scenes. Fire lighting here as well. Like the two dogs out in front as well. There's those enemies that you need Fischl for as well. We might as well go talk to them. They have like a really good chest. The noise is overpowering as well. Super overpowering.
Oz, reveal thyself. Truth repeats its course.
Oh wow, you got me there. But I wonder if we could use this like spew wait, did Fischl's... Did you get rid of Oz? Already? I mean, I'm impressed. Let's just use her abilities as much as we can. I forgot we have a healer in Sayu, by the way. I forgot we have a healer in Sayu. That's something I probably like added in last time because I definitely... I know you have to like overload these guys. But yeah, I definitely forgot we have a healer in Sayu. And we just never use her as a healer even though she's fine as a healer. Like, she's more than fine as a healer. I wonder why they... I think it is just because we don't use her as a healer very much. And that's probably literally the reason why. Is that we didn't realize, like, I didn't go like, oh, she's a healer. She's not a bad healer. It's not anything like that. And we've also upgraded her abilities that she is, like, doing pretty... Where'd you go? Bro, we all see you. Bro, you can't hide. We all see you.
What's
What did we get?
Here? Maybe a grove
A
syrup?
turbid prism. I can't get it. The noise here is so intentionally overpowering. Like, it's so cool. It's so different from the rest of the desert. Because the rest of the desert is somewhat quiet. And this feels like we're like at the end of the universe. It feels like we're at the end of the world. It feels like I'm not supposed to be here. But at the same time, it feels like it's drawing me in.
As you wish,
This is
sweet
insane
Twilight.
stuff.
I'm going in! Too late for regrets. We'll see about that. By royal decree, gears of the storm.
Where'd you go? Where'd bro go? Did he die? No, he's here. Oh, we can get you though. We can get you. You're done so. Heal up a bit with us anyway. Yeah, and like I think sometimes when we don't use a character for a while, we definitely need a primer on this stuff, you know? We definitely need to like prime ourselves on this stuff. I was looking for the Seal of Orichalcos over here. The sound is incredible. I think there's something more underground.
Make my escape.
Me, my ski. There it is.
Make my escape.
I think we have enough to upgrade the statue now, but we're gonna go up here first. Blown the F away. Mausoleum of King Deshret. Like, you just want me to enter into this place like this. Just enter into the Mausoleum of King Deshret. We can't go through the front door. So it's behind we have to go. Okay, okay. Let's go, actually. Look at this. Sayo in the desert's actually working very well for us. It's such a scary feeling, like hearing that noise hover over us.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. What's over here? Now, you cannot catch me in the desert like this, man. Like, again, I'm a person who loves cold weather. I love the cold weather. What is this? An adventure spot? Oh, you get...
Make my escape.
Oh, from breaking those up, you get, like, actual, like, artifacts? That's pretty good. Okay, we kind of got out of the noise level, but now it's, like, darkish purple because it's gone to nightfall as well. It was, like, covering the night. Is that what it did? Or no, it's just the moon's coming up. Okay. Me. This is mythical, magical. In every way possible, but it is obviously, but, you know. Again, this is blocked off. Wait a second. This looks a lot like our technology that we use for Farazan. That thing down there in a way, right? It looks a lot like that. Need my ski. Interesting, okay. Maybe that will have something to do with it. We'll see. And the noise starts up again.
Can't catch me.
And there's another Seal of Orichalcos over there. What the hell is this place? And now it's stopped? Again, like there's like when you get close with the noise starts, of course. So it feels like it's a different, like, almost like a different plane of existence. How do we get to that? Oh my god, is this gonna be blocked off as well? Exploration knowledge. The mysterious control unit. These structures known as plinths of the secret rites may be found at King Deshret's ruins. Use them to control certain mechanisms within the ruins. Okay. However, you must have special clearance. We need to have clearance before we can do all this stuff. I have clearance. I'm literally traveling with the princessin. So, just saying. Just saying. I have clearance. I'm traveling with the princessin.
Make my escape.
Need my ski.
Make my escape.
Meet my ski. So this is the meeting place where we're meeting up with these guys. Go to the agreed location. Let's kill them. No, let's not do that. Oh my god, look at the scene!
They got here before us.
And like we're like literally standing like a rift apart. It's so neat.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You didn't have to say that, Paimon. We wouldn't blame you anyway.
Is everything ready?
Yeah, everything's ready. Look at this team, by the way. Holy hell.
Absolutely. Although,
Ethan speaking first.
you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Bring him over.
Grandpa!
Oh no, that's him. That's him.
Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his
Yeah, no,
word.
you better not
What's
be
this
breaking your
about?
word. You better not be breaking your word.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
No.
Sounds
That's
fair,
not what was
don't you
agreed
think?
upon. That was not what was agreed upon.
And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's
You've already
people is
changed your
already
mind
a
then.
Huge compromise on my part.
Here's the thing.
Don't you think you've asked enough?
No. I truly believe that one life is worth another. Like this grandfather's life is worth a lot. I'm not trying to say Al-Haytham is worth more in terms of like actual humans and how we're worth in terms of like love and how we care about someone. Like, you know what I mean? Like how we value people like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying having Al-Haytham, a member of the academia, someone who is like super important in that sense, like having him as a hostage is way more important than having these. Well, maybe because they see these guys as their fuel to make the god, to make Scaramouche into a god, right? Maybe, yeah.
You stay right there.
Oh my god, Dia. Wait. Is a fight? We fighting? Wait. Dia! That's... Oh my god, Dia! Why would you piss her off? Oh my god, the fight choreo is so good. Get him! Oh my god, heel down to the chest.
What do you think you're doing?
But you're the one who broke the deal. Oh my god, the animation's so good.
Don't you see this blade here?
Dishonorable. Dishonorable.
You coward. Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second. It's a...
Oh my god, he thought it was a... That is so cool. Grab the child. That was such a cool scene. Wait. Oh my god. They said this would happen. Oh, Paimon's grabbing onto us. Oh no. Wait, it's dragging us under? What has even happened? What has even happened?
Paimon's dizzy.
What a scene. So much happened there. Not only just Paimon grabbing us, which is the sweetest thing in the world, but they said that like when everything is like left to like, you know, that they will do the guys who were losing their mind, like the grandfather, they would literally just do what is like most natural to them, and protecting him was so natural to him. Dia as well, like, by the way, reason why I love her, sticking true to herself. Like, as soon as the deal was broken, she freaking stamped her heels into this dude. She wasn't waiting around because she made a deal. She promised her arm if this deal was broken. Her arm. And then she has this other guy over going like, I've changed my mind. The choreo was so good in that scene too. You okay, Paimon? Paimon literally trying to drag us out of the sand, as always. Is everyone okay? Figuratively, emotionally, everything. Always.
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
It just adds a lot to like our already big problems. But like, I'm so impressed with Diha.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us.
Man.
It glowed green with Tentro. Just like you said, it may well
Where are
have
we?
been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. You finally believe me. I love how like I feel like even in the like as time has gone on through this game, our protagonist has been more and more active in the way they speak up. We've seen it more and more. We saw it in Inazuma more and more, and we've seen it now. And I think what's really the catalyst for the change was we will be reunited. I really feel like it was. It was like when everything started to really change. He started to change as a person, even more and more every time we go to a different region.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
And now we have this kid with us as well, this poor kid.
He's getting confused again.
That was an incredible scene.
Hey, look around you.
Oh, I hate them. I don't even know where we are.
Did there used to be a temple here?
Jesus Christ. It looks like one of the doors to those other temples.
That when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
My God. I'm sorry, but no, I'm sorry for getting sidetracked. He's just like, you know, he doesn't have a bad shot in terms of like where they shoot him.
Oh, a miracle.
Oh, dude.
Praise
Oh, they got dragged down
King
as well.
Deshret.
Heel in the chest again, I say.
What's he doing here? And his men too?
I don't think it plays favorites, Paimon.
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
Because now we have the bargaining chip that they were going to give us, and we're safe, and they're in trouble. Because honestly, I would not want to be trapped down here with people I just went against in terms of Sino, Alhaitham, and Diha. And us too, and Paimon.
Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
I have so much respect for this girl.
Mind your head.
Oh!
No, this isn't the time for conflict.
No, I think it
Our
is.
exalted Lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Honestly, I love doing that as well, you know? Not that, you know, when you like get backed into a corner, there's 5 people ahead of you who are like way more powerful than you and you're on your own. Hey, let's not fight.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
These guys are so obsessed with this idea of King Deshret and decided making their life better. He will do, I believe he will.
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Well, okay, I'll follow Haitham. This is like that moment where you're like, you know, it's like, hey, I don't really want to go in there. And then, like, you know, your best friend says, we should though. You're like, okay.
What are you doing?
I feel like the only way we're gonna get out though is probably by going
Don't
deeper.
you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King
I wanted to
Deshret's
learn about more
civilization
about this since the
appear.
start.
2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Okay.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
And I think this still fits his idea of like self-interest, where it's like, the more information I have, the more knowledge I have, the better I can actually suit my own interests.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
We're gonna execute them.
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
We're trapped. Can we warp out of here? That'd be really funny if we could. Well, we can, but like, I think like this is just the game being very okay. This is where I see it. And if you guys want to do the canon here as well, you can. The way I see it, the reason why we're given such a nice, maybe we're not. I don't know. I'm not going to click on it just in case. But the reason why we're given such a nice avenue to get out of here is because they know that people have different schedules. They know people play different ways. But for me, I wouldn't warp out of here once I feel like I got dragged down here. It would lessen it for me a little bit, you know? But like, don't feel ashamed if your schedule is a little bit off and you need to like warp out, you know? Sometimes it happens. Everyone has different schedules.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
Really cool cutscene, by the way. Unbelievably cool. So how are we actually going to get in here?
Make my escape.
Meet my ski. It's a freaking, oh my god, it's a domain. It's a domain. Yeah, I say we go with this team. It'll be perfect for practice with Sayu. We probably have a special guest with us? No? Okay, I didn't see a special guest there. It's beautiful. It looks like a cross between like a kind of like a very advanced
It's full of
civilization
life
mixed
here.
with like an ancient one. It is full of life here.
This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
I wonder what that means.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman,
Huh? Me?
No, the other one.
do you see another
Get him!
Rahman here?
Get him!
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to.
This is beautiful.
While this structure is clearly left over from
Holy
King
hell.
Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Oh my god. So maybe the Dendro Archon is actually like keeping it like alive. Or maybe it's the idea that maybe it can work together.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
Oh, I love that from El Hatham. I love that. Just this idea, hey dude, what's the point of being pissed off? We're just gonna go through this place. It's gonna benefit you, maybe it'll benefit me too.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to
beautiful.
explore this whole area to find an explanation.
I'm up for it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, the idea that this is like a King Deshret remain, right? But it's flowing with the life of like a Dendro Archon. Like that's so. It's such a simple way of like doing like showing this by showing the again, and that's what I was saying. It's like a mix of like an ancient and almost like an ancient and a futuristic. Huh? Did I walk over something? What's this one? Rotate? Oh my god. What did that do? Wait, is there symbols on the wall here? Like, is this like an old puzzle type thing? Oh, there's something here. Oh, broken things in the ground. Wait, ceremonial guide? Okay, here we go. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Look up to the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy... Look up the hall? There's like symbols somewhere. On top of the ceiling? Look up the hall. What's... This is shining. Oh, we need to make them all shine? Oh, they move. Oh, okay, so that one's the right one. They all move at the same time. Would that do something? No, I just thought it did something. And what is it? This one moves that one as well. Oh, okay. I knew it. I knew the idea all along. Activate elevator. This is so cool. Inside it looks like she doesn't get... The mix. Is this Deshret? Is this actually supposed to be like a personification of King Deshret? Is that what we're getting at here? I know that people probably like, Calvin, that took you a while, but maybe it's just because like I'm just like, I don't know, like people, even if there's kings, people worship different types of deities, even with kings. You know, this is a bad idea with that. You get what I'm saying? Like even if it is kings, people will worship different things along with their king. You know, you know, you can have a king. You know, the king of England will worship God. You know what I mean? And feels like they get their power from God. So that's why I was thinking maybe it's another god. Oh, thank God, the carrots and the cabbage. I was worried we weren't going to get the carrots and the cabbage. This is impressive. This is one of my favorite domains so far, and you can't climb in domains as usual. Makes sense.
Have fun with this gift. By royal
Adventure time.
Hey, stop it.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
really cool stuff. Yeah, Sayu's pretty good, and I think Farazan actually helps a little bit. Because Farazan C6 is, if I'm not mistaken, her constellation C6 is, let's see this now. It's, yeah, animo damage and crit, it's animo damage and crit damage. I should, you know, probably like, yeah. Let's see. Her constellation C6 is increased crit damage when they, yeah, so yeah, why not? Why not? But you know what's so crazy about that too is that, like, the reason I have a C6 in Farazan and have a C6 in C5 in Layla is because of you guys, 100%. You guys are the reason. Holy, look at the light shining through here. It's actually really pretty. What? Again, just good game design. Showing us there's something on the other side of the wall here. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Wonder what they're trying to lead me into here for now.
Adventure time.
Oh. What about here? That was just like a nice little trick, wasn't it? Nice little trick. What about here? What about here? This is crazy. Because I couldn't tell you if I'm like closer to my goal or further away. Nice bit of food down here, though. This is what we saw in the shining light. Now we have to activate. Oh, hello. I didn't get a chance to play yesterday, unfortunately. But the plan is. Oh yeah, we don't need to. We can just use Sayu here. But like I will be playing more today. And I think actually today is the day I'm gonna be able to actually finish leveling up Scaramouche. So now, now with Scaramouche, I can basically move on from Scaramouche to leveling up. In terms of leveling up, not in terms of artifacts or weapons, but in terms of leveling up, I will be moving on to Calais, and then we're gonna be doing Layla and Farazan is the next one we're gonna be doing. Then Kava, and I think we can do Nihida as well. Nihida's after that then as well. Another cool like symbol of King Deshret. You might be like, oh, Nihida's your most powerful. Why don't you upgrade her first? And I feel like that's the motivation, right? It's like, you know, like here's the thing. I love leveling up characters, but I'm also like, you know, always trying to pace everything. As you guys even said, you guys love the pacing I do with this game. I even try to pace everything with level stuff up, where it's like, hey, there's like a goal at the end of this, and like, you know, leveling up the most powerful character I have at the end of all the leveling up of Sumeru. I think that's actually a really nice idea. You know, it's like, hey, at the end of it, we have our most powerful character at the end. But also, I want to level up. It's not just about pacing. It's about the idea that I want to level up Farazan and Layla, because we already have characters like Xiao and Scaramouche and Sayu who could benefit crazy good from Farazan. And we will have one with you know, like for Layla as well. So I think that we're probably good on that. You know, it's probably a better idea to do that them first, because we already have like a teams that they could go on. I think that's for the best. Door resurrection activated. After infiltrating the temple... Sorry, guys, 1 second. After infiltrating the temple, the elevator seats to the ground. Get on top before it starts ascending again and reach the... Okay, I'm reading something. Stay, look, he's like, stay away from me. Nonsense. Forbidden ground ahead. Mortals should not pass. Or whatever, or just made up a priest that hoodwinked us. Leave him alone! I leave this man in the hopes of people of King Deshret will travel here. Okay, we gotta get out of this, okay. Why would you do this to Benny? Can I ask you a question? Why would you do this to Benny? We don't even know a Benny. You know a Benny now, so apologize. We don't, how are we supposed to know what Benny is? You didn't do the hangout? No! I don't do hangouts really. I do hangouts. So you saw his hangout? Yeah, I didn't care. So you knew who he was, and still you decided to hurt him. Listen, really I just don't give a damn. As you can tell, I am a mushroom man who lives inside of a temple that not many people can even get to. So in reality, I don't give a damn. And that's why Benny will kill you. The whole domain has been like one of my favorite things that we've ever done in this game. Like, it's such a good domain. So let's see what this says again, just so we can get a good idea of this. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground, get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortals shall not pass or whatever, just made the priests to hoodwink us. Leave some method here in the host of people of King Deshret who travel here in the future will fully enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. Activate elevator. And this is the one they were talking about, right? Is this what they were talking about? Like to rise up on this one again? Or maybe we can't. Okay, how are we gonna do this again? Okay, so hold on a second here. So what if we can't go up on this yet unless it starts moving? But that one goes all the way up there. Oh, I know. Okay. We can do this. Yep, perfect. Isn't that right, Benny? Yep. Easy. Easy peasy, Farzan squeezy. Don't squeeze Farzan. I don't know if she doesn't like to be squeezed. I'm betting.
Gears of the storm. By royal decree.
Benny's like, I like to be squeezed. If you join my team. Benny, we will join your team anyway.
Ninjutsu.
I meant to press down and up. Here we go.
Phantasmagoria.
Going in. We'll see about that.
Just a really freaking Farzan's like really good, right? It's just like we have like again, and I didn't even realize I had a C6 in her just because again I know like that that can sometimes be like very weird for people, but you guys know how I play. Like sometimes I didn't even know if I have like constellations on most characters. Like I think people see. I agree. I think some people will say like, hey, check your constellations sometimes. Like for me all the time in the comments, and I won't even know. So for me it's like. Yeah, it makes sense that I didn't know this. Wait, turn on, so you can turn them on? First of all, okay, let's see. Turn off. And then then we can switch, wait a second. So this is, wait. Oh, okay, so we have to turn it off as it gets to where we need it to get to. So, and then this one over here. Okay. Honestly, that was pure chance, and I'll take it. Don't ever, like, it's not seen as smart. It was just really pure chance. I'll take it, though. You don't think I'll take that? I'll take it. Wait, are we going down again? Did I go too far down? No, this is new.
Now that's a sight to see.
Oh.
King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everything's getting blocked off.
Plants for a desert.
Yeah.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Yeah, it's stretched to wherever you need it to stretch to. The blocking us off into certain places it doesn't want us to go is so... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Holy hell. And we're Wander. We're Ether. And the stairs as well go. This is such a beautiful set piece. Are you kidding me? This is why I don't need that. No, this is why I really genuinely feel as though they should, how do I say it? Like, that more people, if they just realize that you can get these beautiful visuals in this game.
Oh, it looks so
They play it, I know like it already has like so many people playing it, but I mean like my friends and stuff who were like, I don't really want to play it. I'm like, man, look at this. If you love classic JRPGs and you love beautiful designs and you love action RPGs, you would die for this game. Holy hell. The colors are so beautiful.
Wait,
Wait?
what's that?
of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
A tomb.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
And you can't?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages
serious?
before they graduate.
I've barely mastered English.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
The scent of life.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Huh?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains.
Was that you analyzing or was it the machine?
Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it
This
for
is so
everyone to
neat.
see.
It's so neat.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the academia?
Bro, this isn't an academia boy. Right? This isn't that you don't know I'll hate them.
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
People should get to know this man and how perfect he is, right? I grow to love each character in this group every single day. Like this isn't a ride or die crew that I have with me. This is a probably a more of a just they will make you die crew. I think it's probably but I trust them in a different way. It's like a trust that's like, oh, you are like so straightforward with me in some cases. And yes, I know that I hate them says you shouldn't trust him, and that's a part of his character. But like the trust I have for them is more just like a trust that like we can trust their own vision for what they wanted. How do I say this? I can trust Sino and I'll hate them for the particular missions that we go on, right? I can trust them to know that they have a particular goal and they're not going to betray that goal. I also understand that they're not the type to just like do something incredibly evil. We know this. So that's where my trust for them comes from. Because I know I hate them says you shouldn't trust everyone. Don't trust everybody. But my trust for them is so different from just a regular like, oh, best friends trust, if you get what I'm saying.
You'll understand after watching it.
Like my trust for Amber is like on a different spectrum of trust to hate them. Is what it makes sense. Like on both opposite sides. They're both trust against trust, but they're on the opposite side. So what are we seeing here?
Civilization is born of knowledge.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
But so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world.
This is beautiful.
King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague.
The music.
People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathless silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forest,
And oh my god, that's what changed everything.
damage would have been irreversible.
Oh my god, look! Look at the Greater Lord!
She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered.
Beautiful.
And the embers of
Oh
our
my
civilization
god.
were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord,
this is incredible.
chose to sacrifice himself.
He did?
I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now,
Oh my god.
my duty is
The
coming
music.
to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time,
Sino, that's like your
Sight of
helmet.
that noble deity will appear in my vision once
Look at the
more.
Great Lord! Oh my god!
In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge,
It's
she
beautiful. Oh my
exhausted
god.
her strength, and her form became that of a small child.
What?
How strange.
Wait!
Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death,
What?
for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep.
Wait!
Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances,
Oh my
but
god!
hold tight to the memory of this act.
The memory!
Benevolence.
World, forget me.
That.
Dia! Is the Lesser Lord the Greater Lord?
The priest's memories.
Jesus Christ! Oh my god.
No.
He wanted them to work together, right?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
No, yeah, they weren't.
So the former Dendro
Oh my
Archon and
God.
King Deshret were never enemies at all.
And this place is proof of that. How it's like together, and it's also proof of how like the Dendro Archon like stopped the spread of the madness in certain places. And that must be what happened to Calais. Because you saw that in the manga, her in the desert, like screaming. Oh my god. And she was visited. Oh my god, she was visited. Oh my god. What the hell?
This doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for sounding insensitive. I feel like I'm about to die.
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny and
Yeah. Yeah, she did. And his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much for power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life and death. Yeah.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology.
Oh my god.
You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
Exactly. So maybe I'm misinterpreting that part. Maybe like the Greater Lord didn't just like change into the Lesser Lord, but that's just what maybe that's where like the Lesser Lord came from.
I've never heard about any of this.
Neither have I.
The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors.
My lord. Oh my god.
King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord
That's what you thought.
Rukkhadevata's
That's what you
doing.
thought.
We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us
Incredible.
in the back in our moment of crisis.
Oh.
Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive.
I'm lightheaded. Exactly.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
Exactly.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart,
I'm still in so much shock.
how could I ever begin?
Yeah, you saw it with your own eyes.
The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
It's It's hard to throw away your convictions so quickly, but like.
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me. My Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
You found out that you were fighting that you weren't fighting for the thing you thought you were fighting for. Ramen took some time to collect his thoughts. Can I do that too? Can I get it? Go? Can I? I need to go to like Spain for a month.
Hey,
think about
how
this.
you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
No.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. But please, give me some time.
You do. You definitely need some time to explain it to the others.
Somehow I need to explain it to them.
And here's the thing. We should give him that breath because it's not easy, man. Finding out something you fought for your whole life is not the thing you fought for.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers.
Yeah. Okay. He's changing his tone. He's changing his tone. Mind blown, by the way. Mind blown.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the
Exactly.
sages.
Exactly.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough.
Oh my god, so
But
tough.
He seems to have figured things out now.
Paimon, I'm still not, like, my head is still foggy.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our
100%.
side.
This is turned for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep.
Yeah.
We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
I think we need more than just energy. You okay, Sino?
Sino, we're leaving.
Paimon.
Stop yelling.
Ah, she barely yelled. That's Paimon's indoor voice. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We need to look at this a bit more. So what we've like... Okay, so to talk about what we just saw, first of all, a massive reveal that they were friends. Now, I think maybe I got the interpretation wrong that I thought that like maybe the Greater Lord just maybe lost their power and became somewhat of like what the Lesser Lord is. Maybe they're not the same person. Maybe they are like, maybe the Lesser Lord is more of like an interpretation of what the Greater Lord was, if that makes sense. Maybe that's what it is. But also, like, again, the reveal that not only like we're like they've been fighting for the wrong reasons this whole time, they're actually best buds, is crazy to me, with the Eremites and sorry, not the Eremites, but like King Deshret and the Dendro Archon. And it's crazy. That's because how stories spread. That's how they spread throughout the years. And this place being a perfect encapsulation of what the relationship was, like a harmony, helping each other, and that the Dendro Archon was always helping out is so cool. Also, the fact that now we know that like with Calais and the Elazar treatment, it is to do with the actual information, like for sure. Like I think we maybe had inklings like there was something to do with the academia as well, but like it's very clear that it is like these implanting of like information that happened, because we saw that thing in the manga where like Calais is like on the ground screaming in the desert, and I wonder if that was directly to do with King Deshret, and that's what the Elazar started spreading, and it was unintentional, which is what's crazy to me, unintentionally done, which makes me feel even like weirder. Like it's a whole different pile of emotions from 10 minutes ago. Like, and that's what's so good about this game. 10 minutes ago, my whole feelings on this changed. So we have to actually maybe just warp out of here. Maybe we do have to just warp out of here. My whole feelings on this changed from 10 minutes ago. Like, that's huge for me. And that's why this game is so freaking impressive to me all the time. Is that like My pure feelings on this, we're probably going to travel through here, which is fine. My pure feelings on this game, and like the ideas I had, the notions I have been turned on their head once again. And I think it's actually like a really cool thing that they do that to you and the character itself as well. Because while we can't relate to how the Eremites are going to be feeling about this, we can at the very least be like, yo, we also feel like our whole mindset on everything that's happened has changed. Right? And I feel like that's a really cool way of looking at it. Like, while we can't exactly relate to this, maybe we should activate this, yeah. While we can't, like, fully relate to this, we can somewhat relate to the idea of your mind being blown like this. Incredible scene. Incredible. And how much they revealed in one section as well. Because, like, of course, we had inklings of some stuff and things like that, but, like, how much things changed in one section. Let's, first of all, I actually want to level up this and then we'll go back to this because we might as well level it up right now. We're right here anyway. Statue of the Sun. Oh my god, it's so beautiful in the background as well. Worship that statue. I will. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we're so close. We have one more that we can worship. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. My math is bad as usual. You guys know I'm not very good at math. Yeah, like I love this story. I love this story a lot. Now, I would like to learn more about Nahida, and I think we will learn more about Nahida's origins and where she, like, and why she came out when Rukkhadevata left. Now, to me, like, the idea of, like, it's very deliberate, saying she lost some of her powers and took on the idea of a small child. Now, what the Greater Lord was doing, which was soothing people and trying to prevent the Elazar from spreading and spreading this knowledge and spreading, is something that, like, obviously, King Deshret was wanting, right? He was wanting this to happen. But, like, my thought process is that's a very similar thing to what Nahida's doing, but on, like, a smaller scale where she soothes people's minds for a while. For a day or two, when she goes into their brains, when she goes into their minds and like, has that conversation with them. She's done it for people on a grand scale when it comes to the people losing their minds and children. Like, which would make perfect sense now. Like, with say, people like Dunyazard. Why she was able to see Nahida. Or, like, why Nahida would even, like, you know... Well, I know Nahida's just a good person. Like, she's visited many people. Like, Dunyazard is sicker now, or more sick, without being able to constantly speak to Nahida. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. This is really cool. This is really cool. Let's try and get this waypoint over here since we're here. Yeah, we might as well get that big waypoint as well. Holy hell. What a day. What a day. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well because, like, I'm having a blast. I'm having such a blast. To me, like, every single time I go through any story, I'm like, man, Inazuma's peak, you know? And then I'm like, oh, Sumeru peak, you know? Peak every single time. Hey guys, I made this game called Genshin Impact, and I have a peak every single 2 days. Hey guys, I made Genshin Impact, and my new peak is going to be coming next week. What? What the hell? Are you Eremites that I have to commission? Please stop here if you are not. The area ahead is very dangerous. I've already commissioned the Eremites from Citadel of Regasar to deal with it. Already people should stay back. As Muhammad, did something happen up ahead? What's up, dude? Did you stop me for a world quest? Something strange is going on. See a huge machine over there? Oh my god! It's said to be a relic of the legendary Dari people. Perhaps you're more familiar with the name Conria? I can't deal with this now. I cannot deal with this now. Dari is an archaic name that's commonly used in the Vahamun Darshan. What the hell? Legend has the Dari, the Conria, Schwarz and Ritter, once piloted these huge machines to combat the monsters from the abyss. 3 golems survived that brutal war and were sealed by the sages. This is one of them. It's been lying there silently for centuries, but lately it's suddenly become active and has even attacked... What? It indiscriminately attacks all living things in the vicinity with beam cannons. This is the first time I've seen such a dangerous capability in these sealed rune golems. There's no way we can leave it unattended. The chaos cores that powered them should have been deactivated long ago, so it's strange that they can still function, even after several hundred years. Chaos core rune guards have them too, right? Oh, you know about the rune guards? That makes it much more easy to explain. Simply put, the rune golem is a super huge version of a rune guard. That's what we saw as well, maybe in the forest that time. But unlike rune guards, while they do still have autonomous system, rune golems are mainly operated by people. That's the strangest part too. The sages have sealed the path into the rune golems using Suda's flow, so no one should be able to activate it. Did someone get inside what it means, or perhaps was triggered by an activation device that we have no knowledge about? The only way to look inside is to have a look inside. Yeah, I haven't been doing a voice this whole time, guys. I've just been so gobsmacked. True. I wonder what's going on in the Citadel of Regisar. It's taking so long for the Eremites to arrive. The Academia seal isn't the problem. The main issue is the huge rock that's blocking the entrance to the rune golem. There's no way I can move it on my own. We can help you with that. Paimon looking for to help already. That is, if you give the Eremites payment to us, right? That's such... Paimon, you're so good. Are you adventurous? I can't let you take such risks if you're ordinary citizens. The rune golem's beam cannons are no joke. I don't know how to face it if the Academia if I just stood here and watched you put your lives at risk. We're registered adventurers. If that's the case, I suppose it's at least procedurally sound. After all, I have important research to do, and it's not feasible to stay here this whole time. I'll leave it to you guys, so that problem gets resolved quickly. I'll need you to enter the rune golem and shut it down its autonomous system from inside. It would be better if you could figure out the reason behind that strange phenomenon. Its autonomous system should be controlled by the switch in the cockpit. After turning that off, the rune golem will enter a manual operation mode. However, the cockpit has been sealed too. You need to break the seal before entering. According to the records, the power of the seal is maintained by 3 groups of mechanisms called the Suda's Flow. Breaking them all will unseal the entrance. Just be careful not to destroy the internal structures. After all, this is an important cultural relic registered at the Academia. Of course, we'll just leave it to us. So that's something we can definitely look to do at some point as well. We won't do it right now, so maybe we won't travel this way just yet, because again, we're like, I feel like maybe traveling from here is the better idea. Because here's the thing, it's not like I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this mission. It's that like I feel like it's right now I'm so focused on this Eremite thing and like what we just did that I think it's a better option to go this way now. Just because like that's where my energy is, you know? That's what I'm feeling right now. And we always go what's best at the time. We always go with the flow, and the flow's telling us to go this way. Oh my god, it's a blue tumbleweed.
Meet my ski.
It said meet my ski. That's it. That's what it is. Look at that from over there. Look at that. So this is something from Conry as well. Oh, it's over there. It's literally right there. We can get that. Let's go get it. The actual thing itself. And activate it at least? Because that's what we're looking to do. Oh my lord. This place has been absolutely incredible. It's been such an incredible time. Me, my ski. Am I right, guys? And like, there's gears and cogs everywhere too. This looks like a really fun world quest though that we're doing, for sure. I'm gonna kill you if you don't beat me to it. You can tell I'm on like a boy genius Phoebe Bridgers kick right now. It happens like you know, like with music. Like I like to listen to like I have favorite bands. Like Coheed and Cambria is my favorite band of all time. It always has been my favorite band. Ever since I found them, like how I found Coheed and Cambria was like something that doesn't really happen nowadays. I'm gonna sound like such an old fart now, but when I was like a teenager, I went into like this store called HMV at the time. It's closed down now, or at least it's closed down in Ireland. And I went into a store called HMV, and in HMV they had this. I was looking for the new, like an Axwoon single to see, because again, I didn't have internet, so I was just like, I knew that Axwoon was a band that I thought was really cool, and I was like, okay, maybe we can find like a single of theirs. They only made like 2 songs and never did anything again, so like I'm kind of, you know, light up the Matt's fallen areas in Sumeru. Oh, okay, cool. Valley of Conria? Is that what it basically translates to? Valley of Conria? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Let's go back to here. Teleport to currently just... Oh, because we're here. Yeah, sorry, my bad. We don't have any more. Yeah. But yeah, and I remember then, like, when I went into the store, I was like, what, is there anything around here of interest? What is this over here? There's a big tree. And there's you. Hello. But yeah. Oh, Sealy. But yeah, I was like, I went to the store to look for that single. And I remember legitimately what happened was I'd gone on like a school trip or something. So I was like, okay, I had some money left over, you know, and I was very smart. I like didn't buy as much as I did on the trip because I got like a little bit of change. And I was like, okay. I asked could I use it on like an album or something or a single, and you know, the mammy was like, yeah, sure. And I went and got it. And I went up to get it, and it wasn't there. But then I saw this album cover, which was one of the Key Entry Extraction albums. And I literally looked at the cover. I didn't know who Coheed and Cambria were at the time. And it was one of the rare times that I just got to pick up an album because the album cover looked cool. And I brought it home.
Ooh,
and
what's in here? Maybe a growth serum?
listened to it on my like I think I listened to it on the maybe like the it was either the I think it was probably the Xbox. You pop it into the Xbox 360 at the time, or maybe the PlayStation 3 at the time. It was actually no, I think it was the PlayStation 3. Pop it into the PlayStation 3 and listen to the song. And I remember like legitimately just like lying down being like, oh, this is crazy. But yeah, and I also just go through like little times in my life where I'm like I'll go back and listen to a band all the time. Like say Biffy Clyro, I was listening to them again for like another straight week. They were the first ever concert I went to was Biffy Clyro. And now I'm back onto like, you know, and I'm very like weird like that where like I can only play one game at a time. I can listen to multiple bands, like of course I can, but like when I listen to like a whole album, it's like, oh, I'll listen to like all of Biffy Clyro's albums. I'll listen to all of this album, you know what I mean? But I'll still listen to other songs when they're recommended, like say on YouTube or whatever, you know? It depends on like obviously the act. And it's not like not there's anything wrong with that because we all get like you know it's a thing that like a lot, you know, that's not wrong at all to like get like hyperfixated on something. For me, like it's more like less of like that. I'm just more like, oh, like I really like the song. I listen to more. You go down a rabbit hole, and I do it every few months. It's the same with like YouTube videos. You ever do that where like you find a channel and you go down a rabbit hole?
A new punching bag.
A new punch? You're gonna punch Sayu? Okay.
Where do you think you are?
That lunge is crazy.
Revealed by
But yeah, music's awesome. It's super awesome. Well, Queen Cambria are my favorite band of all time. And I also love Mastodon. I love Boy Genius. I love Smashing Pumpkins. I think Smashing Pumpkins are one of the greatest bands of all time. I like who else do I like? Who else do I listen to a lot? Biffy Clyro. I used to listen to Foo Fighters a lot.
Adventure time.
I listen to Machine Head on occasion. Hey guys, I'm coming. Oh wait, can I activate this? I'm coming in, okay? Don't hit me. Your boss said. I love she activated it as we're going through this. Don't hit me. I'm coming through.
I'm out of here.
Okay, they seem to be okay with me. Yeah, they must have been told already. Let's go.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged.
Okay.
Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru.
Okay, so
village
he's
shortly.
following through fully on this.
I guess all I can say now is... thanks for
Honestly,
being
like to
helpful.
me, like this takes a lot of strength to like change your conviction. Even if you've seen some evidence, like it's like a lot of people won't even do that.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell.
We
and back.
know in life a lot of people don't do that, even when they're confronted with evidence of something.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Saito's first thing, who do I punish?
So these are the people who kidnapped the village
Oh
keepers.
my god.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
And it's also, Saito's here too?
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
Paimon, again, no one can deny she has the most mother energy of any character.
That's right.
Oh my god. Oh, he wasn't even there. That's why they didn't see him. Dude, you're done. You're donezo.
General Mahamatra?
You're donezo.
No, no.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Swift and painless.
How about slow and horrible?
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
Same. But for different reasons, I guess, as well. I guess get, like, so happy around Sino because, again, he's on our side, you know? He's just a really cool character to be around.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, he does scare me a bit.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
Bro, we have two people here to prove the following orders is not always the right thing to do.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
Maybe limp. Yeah, maybe.
I could do worse.
Yeah, do worse. I don't know why I'm cheering for this. I think I just like I'm supporting Sino. You know, I support Sino's wrongdoings as well. I mean, not that it'd be wrong. It's his job, I suppose, to punish people who go against stuff like this. But it's hard to explain. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. What I'm saying is that I support him. You know, even if it's to a detriment.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying
Imagine
to
having Al
accomplish?
Haytham and Sino grilling you with Deha watching over it. The Punisher trio, Death Triangle over here.
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
I bet they did.
Don't play dumb.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm really asking.
Literally the Death Triangle here.
They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
Sorry, Death Square. We have Mother Paimon too.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself.
Holy
do
hell,
you?
I would crumble. I would crumble. May I ask them a question?
Be my guest.
But we have too sweet of a face. Look, it's not that everyone else doesn't have a sweet face. We have like a really really sweet. Look at the shining light through the door there. The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they? This is a perfect question.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
So, we know this. Tanari knows this, but he hasn't told Sino yet.
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between.
That's okay, but the thing that doesn't that happen? Like, it happens with technology. Like, and it happens with anything. You're going to get less and less answers as time goes on because there's so many answers to questions already. And like, as life gets better for a lot of people as well, where they're able to, like, I guess, you know, not that it gets better, when more people are working, when more people are working hard, you know, there's less time to like make these advancements, right? So like, it's just like, it just makes sense that this is what happened, right? It sounds like you just like in a way selfishly want to like make more of these scholarly breakthroughs, when in reality, like, you don't always need to do this all the time.
The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything.
Okay,
they
so
could
what they're
think
talking
of,
was this, okay.
But nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
I'm okay with like always admitting when I'm a bit wrong. I think what they meant was more like there's been no breakthroughs in the sense of like stuff that we actually need urgently.
Continue.
Oh my god, how are they not crying? How are they not crying with the death quad here?
And then someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor.
Oh god.
He brought a gnosis.
Oh lord.
And said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities.
Borrow? Dude, you're not getting those back.
The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed.
How, like, when they say the word the Doctor, it makes my like skin crawl.
He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
I'd be like, no thanks.
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara,
Yep.
maximizing the Akasha's output.
It was like, again, it was like a harvesting thing, and we said this before. This was our theory from like a little bit into the Zeb-Zeru Festival, that we felt it was like a harvesting or like a devouring.
With the Doctor's help and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine
So they already
core.
extracted the power from the Gnosis?
Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
You're saying all this in like past tense. It sounds like it's very far along.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Jesus Christ. But the sage's end product won't be greater. Yeah, it will be the balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The academia doesn't care about who their god is.
Yeah.
It's the ability to exercise
yeah,
control
100.
over knowledge
No, he's
and
so right.
wisdom that
He's so right.
matters.
Sorry for interrupting you, Al-Haytham, but you're so right. That has to be annoying when like he's talking. I'm just like, you're so right. You're so right. But no, he's right. It's like we've seen this before. Like the reason why they suppress the arts and the reason why they suppress stuff like the Lesser Lord is not this thing of like, oh, we like, it's not this thing of just like we love the Greater Lord more than we love the Lesser Lord. It's they know if they keep the Greater Lord's idea still alive and the idea that, oh, we wish we had the Greater Lord and not the Lesser Lord, then all this stuff that they have, they can control media, they control the people, they control people's minds, their opinions, their hearts. Up until recently, they had people like Sino on their side until he realized something was fishy too. Like it's about control. So it doesn't really matter who is on top as long as they have someone on top.
It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood.
Yeah, and I wonder since they've had it for so long, they don't want to let it go either.
Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
And they don't want this. The idea, the way that those scholars we were just talking to were talking about it, like, oh, we haven't made any breakthroughs soon. That's also, yes, we can stop the withering, but also they want the idea that they were able to stop the withering in their minds. They love that idea that they were able to make that breakthrough, that they were able to like have that wisdom to do that.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you?
Best bud.
Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the academia has never treated her as a god.
Yeah, we know.
When the academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation...
Because she's so little.
They found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away.
Yeah, but they're bringing up the child aspect again.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
Except for the people that she helped, like, individually.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge the Lesser Lord. Yeah. I never imagined a god could be subject to such cruelty. A lot of introspection, yeah. Great point here by Ether. Like, the idea that a god can even be, subject to cruelty. Because in the previous worlds, like, yes, like... You could say that, like, I was being manipulated by some people, that I was being... But, like, I don't think it was cruelty that was being subjected onto her. Even, like, the Raiden Shogun, Zhang Li, Venti, all of them, like, had this power. Even, like Venti's super powerful. Like, what Venti was able to do for Vanessa is something that, like, is told in stories for ages to come. It is one of the most impressive feats of, like, a god could ever do. And it seems so small, but, like, freeing, like... a group of like, servants and slaves from that lifestyle, like in that way was such a powerful thing. And we always forget that sometimes just because of how like, dainty and like fun loving that character is. But they're a powerful lord too. And it's like, it's so hard to think of them being subject to that cruelty too.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
Like emotional cruelty for sure. Like, you know, that was put upon them.
Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these 2 scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
So impressed. So incredibly impressed by this whole thing, guys. So incredibly impressed. Like, I think what like has got me about this is just that there's so many reveals, and again, they just always make sense, and they always make you think back to things you saw before. Now they keep mentioning the aspect of like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata being a child. They keep mentioning this aspect, and that to me is like one of the like more important aspects of it, because I don't think they'd still mention like, and the way he said as well, they thought that Rukkhadevata was gone. I wonder if like that the Greater Lord just lost their power. Like, I wonder if that's the case. The Greater Lord just lost their power and then became the Lesser Lord. It's a possibility, right? But maybe I'm just like barking up the wrong tree here. But that's just generally like a weird theory I have, I suppose. And I'll have it. You know, I'll have a nice little weird theory for you guys. It's fun to have weird theories, isn't it? Nobody ever like confirm or deny anything, by the way, in the comments, unless it's something that, you know what I mean?
All returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's super heavy, Palmy. You're right. It is. It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. I love the introspection. Yep, I love it. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia abandoned her in the sanctuary of Suddhasana like a lost cause. Yep. Even those she protected have never realized she's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
Yeah, you're right, Paimon, but I love the introspection. I adore it.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
Well, maybe not introspection, but just the thought, the inner thoughts.
Think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Snacks!
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you, yeah.
So you were still withholding some information?
But I know we're all in this together. Yes. So this is what I was talking about, the trust. It's like we can trust them, but we have to like, you know, it's like a different form of trust. We have to like, you know, ascertain things. I love this. I love this. So good. Candace and Paimon, Mother Paimon. Do you kids want some snacks? Dia's expression is relaxed. As a removed, Sino is confirmed, and solemn expression on his face is someone made up his mind. The chorus believes his motivation to pursue the right course of action. Everything else is clear to him. I'll hate them also turns to the crowd. He wants to listen too. So they're all changing their point of view. After the whole story comes out, all the experiences, feelings, and secrets are shared freely. Everyone seems to share everyone to consider everyone allies. And from today on, everyone will fight for the same goal.
Even though we lived
it's so good.
All of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you
You're
talk
right.
about it
You're
again.
right. It's so weird. That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumer, which we talked about everything over lunch.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Raman's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to
How good
continue.
is it to have I'll hate them to say something back to Sino, indeed, in response to something Sino said.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god.
No matter what lies ahead.
That is our ultimate goal.
Oh my god. It's like that moment in like where everyone comes together in the movie. No matter what lies ahead.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
Sino's spear, your chest, my Paimon, Diha's arm, Candace's viciousness. We are the Genshin Avengers.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Oh yeah, Paimon always giving that support. Is that it? What a freaking act. What an act. I'll hate that. What do you think, buddy? What do you think of all that just happened?
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time.
He's right.
Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
100%.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Young man!
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
Aw.
No way. Your books aren't quite to Paimon.
Yeah, you tell him, Paimon. You tell him.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying.
So, the next part of the quest is through the perimeter, leave the village chief's house. So we have to leave here to get the next part of the quest anyway. But what if we just warp out of here? It's probably going to stop us from warping. Let's talk to everyone here anyway.
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on.
Oh, yeah.
And none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe
You don't mind. You don't mind.
Look on the bright side, dear. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Legitimately, like, I'm making sure I have enough where I can just, like move to a place where I can just live comfortably forever, but then the rest of it's just going to everybody else.
Paimon would buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
You know, that's a good choice, too.
That's it?
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies.
Heck yeah.
If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot.
It's okay to wish for this stuff.
And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.
Sino.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship.
The way look at this intense staring at each other. Wait, no, what? You're not staring at his eyes.
If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like we're like, even if a god can like suffer like this, like, will it become a better place for these ordinary people? Very, very, very short, but like very interesting from Sino. Also, what Dia said is like, you know, it's so cool to all their personalities. Like, he's having this like very, very like, you know, inner thought moment where he's like, okay, like, will this even help anybody in the end? Dia's having this moment where she's like, hey, we all deserve to be happy. Let's hope all of our dreams come true. I'll hate them's like, hey, this stuff sucks, but we have to come in with a proper plan. We have to come in with actual proper resources. And Candace?
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to
There she
help.
goes, helping out.
Though I cannot leave our village, I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
Heck yeah. Heck to the yeah. Man, what a freaking act that was. That was an incredible act. I'm imagining someone's going to meet us outside. Oh, wait until the next day. Okay. So there's a lot of like little world quests here. And again, we're doing a lot of world quests in order as well. I want to do that. Definitely want to do that. This one, first of all, Lost in the Sands, Golden Slumber. The one we just got, which I don't know which one that was, which is the one with the I don't know which one. This one is it? No, that's Saray. Sorry. Where is it now? The one. Well, you know what I mean. The one that has the big gigantic Conria thing. And then, of course, there's going to be a load of missions around here, too. We're not done with this world, of course. We're definitely not done with this world. But I think we can also, like, activate some things. But I wonder if, like, they're going to be blocked off. That's the only thing. So I might actually check before I actually unlock any quests here. Because I know you can unlock Sinnoh. I'll unlock them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask. I'm going to check if it will be blocked. I'll check if it will be blocked with people. Maybe I'll like tweet out, and will this be blocked? Or I'll like see if I can like get in contact with someone to see if they know about it. I think Kava has like this, but he has like Chapter 3 Act 5. So you have to finish Chapter 3 Act 5 to get Kava, and any of these hangouts are all Chapter 3 Act 5. But preferably there's only 3 hangouts that we haven't done in this world, which is crazy. In terms of story quests, of course, like, you know, these characters, like, where's Hatham? Act 5. Act 5. This is going to be soon as well. But the reason I did this is so I could claim another key as well. So Sino is the next story quest we can do for sure. For sure. Yeah, there's a lot that went on there, guys. And I just really think it's an unbelievably beautiful story. An unbelievably beautiful quest. I think it works so well having everyone like have real differences and real reasons to not trust each other, to only come through in the end with one common goal that actually showed us the common goal right in front of us, that if we don't all work together, then, you know, we're going to let the academia like run roughshod over this whole area. They're trying to create a god. They're trying to create a new god, which is terrifying. Like, in any context, it's terrifying, guys. And I'm very, very happy that we're all working together now for that. It's going to be a really, really cool aspect to the story. It really will be. So, Woodland Encounter is the first one. Dream Nursery is the one we were doing. So, Cooking Aroma of Homecoming. We have to do this one next. So, yeah, we have to do all these booked ones as well. But there's also one that we were doing earlier too, but I think we're going to do them in order for sure. Yeah, and we're not done with Sumeru. Now, I will say, the only thing is that I think that's different about Sumeru is that there are less story quests, but then again, this happens after, yeah, this could be done after that as well. So there is like, maybe there's not less story quests. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, after we finish, there's less story quests. There's like 5 story quests after we finish. No, 6. Is it 6? 6 story quests after we finish that. And there's definitely less hangouts. But I think what changes everything is that there's a mountain of world quests that we still have to do. So I might even start devoting one video a week, maybe, to like doing like putting dents in world quests or something like that. You know what I mean? Just because we definitely want to be able to do that. We definitely want to be able to put some dents in these worlds, especially the R&R quest, which we're gonna go try and do now with this. Beautiful, beautiful story. Having the best time, guys. Oh, well, I'm gonna collect them later, so I can all collect. I collect all the stuff at the same time. How far are we? We're very close to leveling up our boy, Scaramouche. Where am I? Here it is. We need 15 more. We will definitely get those. Wait, has the shop reloaded? We could just get them from the shop. I don't think it has. We'll check though. We'll check. I'll check it. Check. Check. I demand respect. Saw you flying through the world today. Gonna find out if there's someone who doesn't want to play. Cause she wants to sleep. She doesn't want to stay awake. Everyone needs a nap. She's like a cat. She needs 12 hours naps. I don't know if it has respawned. It's again, I always just check every day just in case. It's a 3-day thing, I think. If it has, we can level Scaramouche right now. It has! Oh my god, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just go and do it. Let's just go and do it. So, really quickly, we know where all this stuff is. So the next one is, I marked it in the Aranara area. It is over here. We can just go there right now. Or maybe we can just go from here. I think so. No, we can't, because that's underground. That's what we call underground. That's what we call underground down at the police station. Here? So it's in this general direction. Mimiski. And that's the other 5 we can buy here. Hello.
And away I go.
And away you go. This guy over here, he sells 5 as well. Which means all the rest of the mushrooms we have after this that we're going to collect today are going towards Calais. Oh no, they're sold out when they come back in. 13 hours from now. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So 13 hours from now we can get it. I should have all done it at the same time, but I didn't realize. That's okay. Let's go back over here. I'm so tempted to collect them, but again, I collect them all at the same time so I can all do, like, I'm going to collect my lotuses. I'm going to collect my mushrooms all at the same time. What's that? Should we have someone with Dendra out with us? But oh my god, look at this little track up here with the little flowers. Is there anyone here? It smells good. Is someone cooking right? It actually smells good. A huge leaf with someone has written on it in messy handwriting. The 17th time frost covered the leaves. After some tests, I noticed the water from the tributaries is filled with sand and mud. It has earthen taste, not acceptable. 30th time the frost covered the leaves. It's raining again, not acceptable. The 60th time the frost covered the leaves. After some tests, I noticed the water from a river's main stem makes much more aromatic soup, but it still isn't enough, not acceptable. The 800th time the frost covered the leaves. It rained as soon as I finished my soup. Luckily, I wore a hat. The quality of this water isn't bad. Okay. Investigate. Here we go. Oh, look at this guy. Little red hat. Well, what's cooking here? Paimon's mouth-watering just a whiff of it, so it's actually good. It looks like some kind of soup. Paimon can't tell what's inside. Hey, Wonder, what is it? Look at this guy. The cooking isn't here. The person cooking isn't here and smells so good. Let's have a mouthful while it's left. We shouldn't. Paimon's just so curious. Paimon will take just one mouthful, just one. What if you get a tummy ache after? Don't you underestimate Paimon. I'm not. I just don't want you to get sick. The pot is smaller than it looks. The soup within is gone just like that. But this dude's right here. It smelled good. Why doesn't Paimon taste anything?
Wait, I'm a Kahunda. What are you Nara doing?
Aranara? Where on earth did you come from? He was right there this whole time.
From underground. Forget that. Why are you drinking my soup? Arapash worked very hard on that.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no, we're sorry.
Oh, you stole my soup. Sorry, won't cut it. Do you know how difficult it was to make the soup here? 1 minute rainy, 1 minute sunny. Speaking of which, voter contraption has been much more stable lately, and the weather has become normal again.
Actually, it was us. Wait, so this, oh my god, it bleeds into the conversation.
I'm sure it was good, Nara. Like that Nara who paid Varuna contraption. It wasn't soup thieves like the two of you.
Don't be so mean, it just smells too good to resist. But if it's that difficult, why are you cooking here?
The key to cooking must be collected every day, which is...
Your pride as a chef?
Water! It's water! Water has a huge impact on the aroma of my soup. So it is made the best with the best water. I've been collecting water throughout the Iron Woods to make soup with. After collecting water samples as numerous as the leaves on a tree, I finally found the best living spring. It's only the water source fit for a festival of supreme delicacy, so you wouldn't get it, even if I told you.
Only the from before, so he just thinks we're soup thieves at this stage. Speaking of which, Arabasati sent us. I'm going to explain it to him now. So yeah, we're now friends of my sister, and the festival of Sava is coming. The little X on his stomach is something is really cool.
It's fine. I found living spring and my spring delicacy is complete. It's in this pot. All right.
It's no longer in the pot. We ate it. Don't be sad. At least your soup is really aromatic. It smelled really good.
My living spring. Ashvada is live at its source. I waited so long for them to leave and only collect a part of it.
Oh, I feel so bad. And look at this little, like, food hat as well.
You must give me another pot of living spring.
I'll do it. Arshvana, what's that?
You now really know nothing about the forest. They live in the water and they have 4 legs, a tail, and they bite.
Dogs? Dogs don't live in water. Perhaps oceanic dogs? Alright, that's what an Ashvana?
Forget it. I want my water, and I want living spring water from their particular.
Alright, Wonder. Don't we have a choice? So let's go. Yeah, I agree. It must be a living spring in oil. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Like, we ate his food, so I think it's perfectly okay for him to, like, ask for, like, more. Wait, it's gonna be water, so maybe... Oh, it's these guys. So we could probably kill these guys with animal damage. Yeah, it's there. So, but we don't have to kill them. He says as he takes out Fischl.
By royal decree.
Oh my... That's life. That's what all the people say. Alligator in June. Fischl arrived in May. She zapped our little crocodile alligator heads. Wow, what a song. And it's so truthful as well. Based on a true story. Just destroy, and again, it was because the water was there as well, but just destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them.
Both of you bad now. Don't even think about tricking me with water from somewhere else.
No, this is the real thing.
It is water from the river source, the living spring that's cold and clean, just like moonlight. Arasura, Arasaka, and Aravala wouldn't be so stupid to grow up drinking this water.
Only Arasati, my sister. What next? Next, you have to make me a new pot of soup. Oh, we'll try. We'll try our best. Receiving some guidance from Arasara, you cook some fruits and vegetables into the water and start cooking. A rather nice aroma slowly emerges from the pot. Once you're done, you taste the fresh soup together. It sort of lives up to your expectation. It does carry the aroma of some of the ingredients, but soup without any condiments is just too plain. It has no flavor at all, for sure. Yeah, you need some kind of spices or something added to it. Yeah. This is how a supreme delicacy should smell. What do you think, Wander? It can quench the thirst, the soup should. It's too healthy for me, I think. Probably, that's the answer. Pine thinks it'd be better with some salt and pepper. Everything is better with salt and pepper. Agreed.
Great eye, Camarunda. You want that salt? What a horrifying idea. Land with salt is land without life. And Nara will be forced to shrink into seeds, yet Nara wished to add salt. So they actually, like, they can't add taste to it because it will literally shrink them. Soup is supposed to be bland. How do you not understand it? The Nara from before told us that story after having a bowl of my soup. When we and Nara children would come home, the aroma of soup is the first thing we smell. As such, aroma is all the soup needs. After that, she complimented you on the soup I made and never forgotten that. That's why I won't believe a word you say.
But just aroma isn't enough. Oh, he's like shaking with anger.
But since you're not at Festival Sava, I'm sure you receive approval from Araja and Arbasati, so I'll make my soup a taste. Next time I'll look even better for even better water, so I can make even better soup.
I don't think the water's the problem.
Really? And when my cooking training has concluded, alright, let's see what I can do about this at the festival stuff. I've taught you to make soup. It's a soup approved by the great Nara, so do give it a few more tries. But make sure you don't forget to use good water.
Water, let's add some seasoning next time. It should be pretty good after that. I mean, yeah, like, he's trying his best, but I guess they focus on more of the, like, the nutritional aspect of it, I guess. Is what I think they focus on, like, what's good for them. Which is the other one? Here it is, the Unwanted Culinary Dream. Is that the other one? And we go from here. Look for Arvala, yeah. Man, this is so cool here. So that's like, yeah, like it's like the one from over there as well. This has been a mind-boggling episode. Is there actually like some withering up there? What do you guys think? Does that look a bit withery to you? Have you guys seen a withering?
I don't see nothing.
No, I'm not. It's not like I'm getting to a rat and...
No, I'll speak to the police.
I'm not the police. I'm official.
I'll speak to the police.
Okay. Have you seen any withering up?
I'm speaking no police.
No, I'm not the police.
You sound like it.
I'm not. I'm just asking questions. Have you seen the withering? Have you seen the withering?
I don't talk to police.
Jesus Christ, these guys. These guys. Listen, I'm not the police.
Wee you, here come the police guys.
No, I'm not the police.
Here they come, wee you. You gonna arrest us?
You're lucky this music's so good right now.
Wee you, there they go, wee you.
Stop it. Jesus.
Wee you.
I'm not a policeman, I'm visual.
Well, we can't see anyway because we got the hair in front of our eyes and stuff.
Poor official. If you took off your hair out of your eyes, you'd see that she's a princess. It does look a bit withery, doesn't it? Yeah, there it is.
The withering's coming. Ooh, what a withering time for all of us.
That's the big one, isn't it? Actually, a bow? Not a bad idea for this, right? Like, actually not bad. Now everyone come forth. May the Lord of the Dark Land come forth. May justice be done upon him. Look at this. We want to get the big boy at the very least.
Can't catch me. I'm going in.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Truth repeats its course.
So cool. Sayu is so much fun to use. So much fun to use. I'm gonna take all this stuff as well. There we go. One of the best feelings in this game. Stopping that withering.
Looks kind of cozy in here.
Oh, we need more. Yeah, I agree. Nap time. We need one more of these. So I'm guessing it's. Oh, it's right here. Awesome. So I'm wondering, can we just? Yeah, we just travel around this trail here. Up and get there. Neat. Oh. Hey, Misky. Oh, I said it at the exact same time. Yes. It works. The system works. What a great day we're all having today. Huh? I get to play Genshin. Whatever you guys are doing right now is probably cool. On a Thursday. Oh, we have a Genshin video coming out today. Yeah, great. Excuse me. Guys, it's the cops. No, I'm not the cops. I'm Sayu. Everyone run. Wee-oo. There's can't be, but our names are so difficult. Oh my god. What have I created? Oh, we have to follow the sunset of fruits? Okay, we gotta go. Oh, this is really cool. Leave me alone, I'm just following some fruits. Oh, it's asleep. Oh my god, look. Can't be formed during combat. Okay, let's see if we can like lose these guys. Holy hell, look, it's so pretty. Wait, is this the place we were in before? I think it is. Remember the place we lowered the water for? There we go. Hey, sunset is in their head. Hi there. Hello. Tasty foods. He's deep in slumber. All right, Arbor said you mentioned the power of gender should do the trick. Pine will leave you to wonder. Okay, let's switch to a Dendro party for a second here. And we could be fashionistas. There we go. I'm gonna change my party back really quickly because you never know when things will attack us. You never know. Yeah, let's keep using Sayu's sleep. What's it called? Yeah, Sayu's sleep, yeah.
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. Where am I? In this cave? I'm feeling dizzy.
Well, who are you? Why are you sleeping here?
Who am I? Ugh. I was so dizzy. Let me... My name is... Afalala.
I remember now. So you are Falala. We were wondering where you'd gone, and here you were, sleeping in the cave the whole time.
Afalala? You know my name? Nara?
He's wide awake now, indeed he is.
Oh, I'm not ready yet. Don't make porridge out of me.
We're not gonna make porridge out of you, bud. Why do we want to make porridge out of you?
My sister said that if I'm half asleep like this, a bad Nara would take me and make porridge out of me.
No, you do look pretty tasty, but no, we're not gonna do that. You don't look tasty at all. No one will make you into porridge.
Really?
Really?
Not kidding.
Not kidding. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon. This Tall Nara's Wanderer. Arbasati sent us.
Arbasati, is you doing well? How long have I been here?
How long, you say? Well, if Paimon recalls correctly, many, many moons ago, the seedlings sprang from the earth and became trees. How many Arbasatis were tall were they again? Your memory is amazing as well, Paimon.
Oh, it's been so long. Oh, no.
Anyway, let's bring you up to speed. The Festival of Sava's coming up. You have to tell him what's happening again. Left its cooking alone. It's time for the Festival Stava, is it? Yes, our side wants you back in Vanarana. But I haven't completed my cooking training yet. Weren't you sleeping? Paimon thought. Sleeping? Oh, I was just thinking about the past. It wasn't that serious. Is sleeping something serious for Aranara? How should I put this? We hibernate when we are in grave danger, and we compress our memories into dreams into a seed. If the crisis is averted at the time is right, the seed will return to the forest and grow into Aranara again. It sounds so convenient. Paimon, can you turn to a seed? It sounds very tough. Let's say convenient. But I know that not all Nara must sleep. I had a Nara friend once, a golden Nara just like you. I once came here with her to gather unrivaled fresh fruits. So I've been picking them here ever since. If she returns, or if we make new Nara friends, we can eat them together. Well, we can be friends. I picked so many of them this time. Where did they go? So it's you who dropped the sunset as on the we saw all the way here, on the way. Did I drop that many? Oh, it's okay. I've kept the freshest and tastiest with me. But still, how did I drop so many? I remember leaving with my brothers for cooking training, but they didn't know that fresh fruits are the best ingredient. But while I was picking my fruits, a really huge monster appeared. That huge monster was a 5 arthropods tall and had a long tail. Even the ground quaked beneath its stomps. Besides that, I sensed Marinara's aura inside it. And it was so tough. Even the Aram and Arbalika were there. It would take them some effort to tear, but Arbalika would take effort? Wait, they're that strong? Yes, but I'm not, so I hide here. I was thinking about the past as I waited for it to leave, and next thing I knew, you two were standing in front of me. I don't want to go outside with such scary huge monsters roaming the air. I'm sorry, my sister. Say I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, my sister. Oh, he's talking about, Arabasati. All Paimon sees, but the Festival Sava is coming. You should return home. Festival Sava is meant to be carefree, but I'll care for my life if I leave this place. I can't do that to Festival Sava. Never in there. This guy. What do we do, Wonder? Let's deal with the big scary monster, yeah. Paimon doesn't think anything could be scared in Storm Terror. In fact, Paimon wonders how Aranara would describe Storm Terror. 1,000,000 Arafal is tall, probably, yeah. To walk from its tail to its head, the moon will rise and fall. Come on, let's help him deal with the monster outside. I love how they're like getting involved, like they're thinking about how they how he would speak about how they would speak about something, how they would see something. Is this just the creature here? So if we defeat it along the way, we'd have different dialogue. Very cool. That's what I'm guessing anyway. I could be wrong. Usually that's how the game works, though. They inject like new dialogue into like everything we do.
By royal decree. Too late for regrets. We'll see about that.
That's good. Okay, that's good. I don't know if this will work very well, but we'll try. Like we try this and then do a Sayu on it. We'll just run into him.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ninjutsu. Truth repeats its course.
Really cool stuff. Sayu was awesome. Sayu was awesome. S tier character, factually so. According to NASA. You going home now? Arfala. Oh, it's Paimon. Yeah, you remember us, right? From a few minutes ago. We were told the Wanderer was taking out the huge monster outside. Did you expect another Wanderer who's smaller than a monster to be so strong? It was alright. Alright, let's go. Good Nara, let's eat fruits together. I'm actually up for it, man. I'm so up for it. You kidding me? Return to the camp with our father, so it's just up this way. Yeah, it makes sense, man. I wonder if the dialogue would have changed if we killed that thing. I'd say it would have. I say it definitely would have. I like that, though. I'm gonna start cooking unrivaled fresh fruits. What's the difference between unrivaled fresh fruits and ordinary fruits? I understand to Nara all fruits may be the same, but they are different. Only strong trees can bear unrivaled fresh fruits. Strong trees sing first when the wind blows. I do think that's kind of, there's some truth to that, right? The bearings of strong trees, these unrivaled fresh fruits are a blessing to us. The Nara's friends said these fruits are so tasty when they sing in your stomach. That's such a beautiful way of putting it. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of delicacy was made for them. Starts cooking right away. He divides the fruits equally, then he gives the free portions to you and Paimon. Lovely. You try the fresh fruits together. It sort of lives up to your expectations. Cool. So good. Thank you, strong trees. And to thank the trees as well. Wait. You call that cooking? The iron fresh fruit is the best and supreme delicacy. It doesn't need any extra processing to present it. Oh my god, he's just like, hey, this is some fresh fruit. That's my cooking. Just taste it, you'll understand. It's tasty, but just like eating fresh fruit. It is a fruit after all. Yeah, Paimon guesses so. Don't you not have a dish that you where you cut fruits and serve them on a wooden board too? Do we? Wait, are you talking about a fruit platter? Is a fruit platter considered a dish? I think so? It seems to be strange to Paimon. Paimon's so angry she didn't get some food. Look at the teeth, look at her. Oh, don't be a stickler for things like that. Finding better ingredients is a form of cooking too, true? While searching for ingredients, I can travel to the forest and get close to it. That's the true meaning of my cooking training. Is it? It sure is. I picked on rival fresh fruits and made my supreme delicacy. The cooking training is complete. I can return proudly to Vanarana. I would have missed the festival starve and our water Paimon didn't take care of the huge monster that blocked me here in this cave. True. Alright, we'll hurry back to Vanarana. Indeed. Sister will scold me if I miss the festival of Sava. Just the thought of it is scary enough. Yeah, that's probably scarier than anything. I love these little guys so much. I love them so much. And so then we have to report back to Arapasati. Let's kick some of these instead, why not? So I wonder what the conclusion of this is going to be. I know it's the festival itself, but I wonder like what the actual conclusion of this little mission will be. So pretty, this place. It's crazy that Farah's just on her team now. She's like a mainstay now. Holy hell, they're all together. I love when they're all together, man. There's such a great group of characters. Arapasati's so mad. More mad than mad. Oh, poor Arapasati.
Forest is very dangerous. As Marna and Rampant there. When they left, Arapasati and Mining brothers to work together.
There you go. They're all floating.
But you started arguing right after leaving. Archatora, you even ate a strange thing. Arapasati decided that Archatora are not allowed to pick mushrooms until Sensetas have ripened 10 times.
I love the way they tell time as well.
No!
Oh.
Exactly. What would we do if we brought back bad spores to mushrooms and monsters grew here? I follow you two. You went so far away for to collect fruits. There are many bad things over there. Arja told me all about it, especially.
Oh, I love the way the scolding is happening. I'll talk about it after. It reminds me of like this old expression.
That's right. The fruits need to drink water, and Aranata need drink to drink water. So water is the best. Arpas, you of all places, you had to go to Varuna Contraption. Don't you know that even Nara Varuna said the water of Varanara is most delicious? Oh. You only see the taste of happiness. Can't bring happiness to our little sister.
Ark said, I heard you cause a lot of trouble for Nara Wander because of your taste of happiness.
Everything I do is for the supreme delicacy.
The purpose of making supreme delicacy is to show fruits of cooking training. Alas, what's the point of the training if you could complete it with someone else's help? There you go. True.
Arasati thinks Arska needs to reflect on himself the most.
Ooh, the sobbing is getting me so bad.
Arasati, we're here.
Oh, it's you two. Nara Wander, share Arasati's trouble with Paimon and solve the problem at its source. Arasati no longer needs to worry about brothers missing Festival of Sava or being in danger outside. It's all thanks to you. It was no problem. It was actually very fun.
Arasati brothers are all thankful.
That's great. But there's something Paimon has always been curious about. Who is Nara Varuna? Yes.
She's our friend. A friend of the Vanarana. A friend of the Aranara from long ago. A long time ago, a golden Nara just like Nara Wonder.
But Paimon's still got another question for you. Is it about her brothers? Yes, Arasati, which one of them is your biggest brother? And which one is the smallest? That's a good question. It's a fun question.
The biggest and smallest?
Their ages.
Ages. Arasati understands like the tree rings.
Yes.
The children of the forest aren't distinguished by age.
Then why are your brothers, and why are you the younger sister?
Oh, this. We once had an our friend, Narvun, and she said she had a brother.
When Arasati and brothers listened to talk of the brother, Navruna looked happy and sad at the same time. That's how we understood to an older brother and younger sister, it is an important Nara to a younger sister and older brother is an important Nara. So they just picked up on this and said, oh my god. Wait, so this is Lumine, right? Thinking about her brother being that's so cool. So she was here. I was thinking it could be. Then I was like, oh no, there's no way it could be, right? In my head, I was like, maybe it could be. Then it's like, no, like the timing doesn't really make sense. But I guess it could make sense. We thought it was great, so our brothers decided to become brother and sister. Now Varuna said that was great. We should cherish our family. That's crazy. So it was Lumine. Wow. And that's right. We're saying it right back to him. We must cherish our family. How cool is that, though? That like, that they adopted this just because they thought it like, oh, it made her happy, it made her feel sad, it made her feel emotions. We must cherish our family. I'm probably thinking about this. There's one more thing I've been wondering. Do R&R need to eat? You mean cook ingredients into food, and the children of the forest can also make ingredients too. Navruna taught us how to eat. That's why Arbasati and brothers started doing cooking training. Okay, but that's certainly unusual. It's like you're playing house. Yeah, it is. Arbasati brothers are very serious because Nara Varuna said that to be able to share food is a very happy thing. This is so beautiful. So Lumine showed them the idea of sharing food, the idea of family, and they wanted to adopt that into their culture. And that's what's so cool about the sharing of cultures, you know, not the like overtaking or the adopt, like, you know, it's like you can share in cultures. You don't have to like, by overtaking I mean like when people will go to like other like smaller nations and try to implant their will onto that nation, you know what I mean? Which is completely different from what this is. This is just like a sharing, like an embracing, which is really cool. Oh, and Arbor said that Nara Wonder knows how to cook too, kinda. Yeah, Wonder's cooking skills have been tested by time. Arbor gets it. Now Wonder must come to Festival Staff and cook with Arbor Bush League brothers. Bush League? Impress them once again with real cooking skills and that food that only Nara can understand. And Nara will never understand. I cannot believe it's Lumine. Well, I can, but like it's like such a special thing that they taught these guys. It's so cool. I'll show you what I've got. Arbor looking forward to it. The Festival Staff will be great and amazing. Man, that's so cool. I look, they're all here just hanging out in the house now again. I'm glad we were able to bring them back. I'm super glad we were able to bring them back. But that means like what we have with that as well, they haven't. I think this also like helps out the main story quite a bit too, because then it also helps us understand that like at some point in, if it is Lumine, on our travels through this world, she was doing some amazing stuff for these people, not just like this Fatui, you know, harbinger girl. She was doing some amazing stuff for these people. And I think that's also like a really important detail that matters a lot to the story. Wow, man. It's so cool. And then us implanting kind of the same like ideals and like change, and maybe letting them adopt some. Because again, we know that they've been mistreated by Nara. We know that Nara mistreat them quite a bit. And now the two Nara that haven't mistreated them are us in our mind. I was going to say, by the way, the one thing that stays true in all cultures, is what Hank Hill said. It's how he made friends with like this person he didn't like, his neighbor. He was like Laotian or something. Now they both made friends. They both at the same time gave out to their daughter and son at the same time by saying, go to your room. And they turned to each other, they're like, go to your room? You say go to your room? I say that too. And it's like, oh, I guess like some things are very similar with us. We both give out to our children. And then they started to talk about like different punishments. I always say go to bed with no orange. It's like I say go to bed with like no dessert. I say go to bed with no dinner. It's like so freaking fun. And it kind of reminds me of that where it's like, hey, we're very, you know, the scolding of people is like kind of like this very universal language almost. That's amazing. That's so amazing. If it is Lumine, they didn't directly say it, but they're definitely implying it that it is Lumine. And if that's the case, I'm very, very happy with that. I think that's such a beautiful, beautiful sentiment. And it shows us as well that her sister isn't just like, we know that she has like a lot of good in her. We know this. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Such beautiful stuff. Guys, that's going to do it for this video here. We learned a lot in this episode, and we're going back tomorrow with something else. I want to say thank you so much to the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon, Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Eskun, Yuld, Radish, Anusa, Shibata Bread, Malcolm Day, Jeff Trap, and Links Markey, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.